Hi, AJ. Welcome. Welcome everyone back to Dragon War. Dragon Wars? It's multiple wars, I think. We're here just outside of Lansk, and we're getting ready to head over to the third island of Quag, which I think is short for Quagmire. And, we're doing okay here. Last time we explored the magical forest, we got a bunch of loot. We inducted Muscles into the Order of the Druids here after he won a wrestling match against Enkidu. We found a couple more entrances down into the Magan Underworld. Here in Lansk, we went around to a bunch of different offices, and we got a governor's pass, which I don't know what it's for, but I suspect maybe we need it to cross the bridge here. We also found a ferry to King's Island, which I guess will be useful at some point when we need to go there. What else did we find? We made our way into the dragon pit, where we found that the dragon is just like old and decrepit, and maybe we need to do something about that. Do we heal the dragon? Do we give the dragon a mercy killing? I don't know. We found a couple more spells down there too. Found a bunch of statues that gave us a bit of lore about the different gods here in this area. We got some stuff. A few more equipment upgrades. Always nice. And we're ready to head over to Quag to, I guess, do the next main part of the quest. I should probably recharge people's spell points. That would be useful, right? Lar, a Dragonstone. Great. Cheetah, how much Cheetah need? Currently at 10 out of 28. So a Dragonstone would be slightly overcharging him. It would be nice if I had easier access to spell point or generation pool. Anyway, I'm sure we'll find one somewhere. Let's head into the bridge. A curious odor comes from the east. That's probably a good sign, right? Can I just swim across this one? No. No one may cross without a pass from the governor of Lansk. Okay, yes, I was right. That's what it's used for. Who did I give it to? Yes. You may pass. Thanks. Okay. Well, that was easy enough. Official Quag Visitors Information Bureau. Read paragraph 47. Okay. 47. Near the bridge, you find a run-down building. A sign above the door identifies the place as the official Quag Visitors Information Bureau. The building is every bit as run down as on the inside as out. An ugly little woman, a cluster of purple eyes, enthusiastically greets you. Welcome to Quag, Isle of Luxury, she says. I'm so glad you're here. We don't get so much business since the war. You learn that Quag's only city, the city of the Yellow Mud Toad, is sinking into the swamp, and the priests of the Yellow Mud Toad are powerless to stop it. But it's really quite safe for travelers, the woman is hasty to add. Quag remains an isle of wonders, and many still dream of taking the vapors. Ah, judged the woman quite mad. Saying goodbye, you depart. Okay, getting some more lore about Quag. right, well, not much else to do on this bridge. There's not a whole bunch of, like, loot we can steal. I guess we just leave. Muskul says something isn't right about the forest ahead. It seems unhealthful. Okay. Now, hitting my... Alright, so running around plants and visiting all those offices to get my governor's pass turns out to have been useful. Though I'm sure that if I didn't have it, I could have just fought the guards dead, which, you know, seems rude. Oh, okay. I suppose that forest does seem a little unhealthful. Old, ugly trees suddenly spring to life. One merc tree. Okay, let's beat up a tree. Okay, we killed the tree. Good for us. I'm glad that Muscles was able to put his lore skill to use to tell us that something seems a little odd about the trees here. Cheetah recognizes this area as a transportation nexus. Do you wish to teleport to the Mystic Wood? Okay, it's just like right out in the open here. All right, mark this. So really, I didn't even have to go through Lansk and get all the papers and everything. I could have just teleported to here from the Mystic Wood, as long as someone in the party has, I assume it's the arcane lore skill that Cheetah has that's letting him recognize this. But anyway, hmm. I mean, I might go back there at some point so I can explore the Underworld some more, but for now, no. Oh, here's another tree. It took a fair bit of damage. That one hit it got off. Oh yeah. That does quite a bit of actual damage too. Yeah. Yeah, cure all. What does cure all do exactly? game doesn't seem to have much in the way of status effects, so it might just be a regular old spell. Cure All. Most powerful and efficient healing spell that Ancient Learning has devised. Okay, yeah. The entire party. Costs 6 power. Greater healing. Costs 4 power. Cure All. Pretty good. Just over there across the water, we can actually see Master Mog's estate. And I suppose that must be the city of the Young Toad. Putting this in the right spot. Yeah, I think I am. Two Merc trees. Wow. Wait, two trees at the same time. Trees hate insects, right? Okay. Apparently they are not bothered that much. Wow, they killed they killed him. Oh, that's no good. I guess I might as well just run at this point. I have to just reload anyway. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any way to bring him back to life. Very rude. Curious odor. I guess the odor would wag. Huh? Governor's Pass. You talk to her, get 47. Okay. Okay. Explore all of this. Find the teleportation nexus. Fight the Merc trees. And hopefully don't die. They one-shot muscles. Chill this guy. Alright, that's about where I was before. Here's the two Merc trees. Let's fire blast them. Doesn't have enough magic to fire blast them. He has a lot of health. There we go. And everyone's fine. Alright. I'm glad I bought that extra copy of Cure All. On seeing it, I thought it was a status effect healing thing, but the game doesn't really do status effects, does it? Looks like it's probably makes you on a boat trip somewhere. Oh, Smuggler's Cove. Head down to the city first. Smuggler Cove. All right. Or Merc trees. Cheetah can't cast. Is Cheetah out of magic? Must be. Shalom. One down. Okay. You're not giving me a ton of XP. Or Merc trees. Killed Ehrlich. Reload. Having to reload. Only one tree this time. Okay, good. Goes into the back of bolt. Okay. Mud toad. Yeah. Nothing. Fine. All right, and that's this island mapped on its exterior. Game to the city of the Yellow Mud Toad. Paragraph 29. Perilously weakened from your long journey through the swamp, you at last enter the city of the Yellow Mud Toad. Walls here are sagging and brown with grime. The city smells almost as bad as the swamp that surrounds it. Still, still pools of foul water and puddles of bubbling mud clog the streets. The people of the city shuffle about on their tasks, letting your greetings go unheeded and refusing to look you in the eye. Okay. Nice place, I'm sure. Very homey. All right. Yellow toad. And we're coming into it from the south. Start with a gate in front of us. Four. City. No. 2, 4, 5. One. Go past it. It seems like maybe the walls have collapsed. There's also turtles. It's in the city. Snapping turtles are actually pretty dangerous. Yeah, they are. Got one down. Yeah. Okay, we beat up the turtles. Not much going on. To now, supposedly we're supposed to meet our co-conspirator here, the Berengelia or something like that, the guy who freed us from prison in Phobos City after we got captured by Missile Vision, told us to come to the city and meet us here. There they are. Defend the city, the mad militiamen cry. Dying, crazed militiamen. I, I guess we have to fight them. Why not? What else are we going to do? Not fight them? Fire blast them. Magic. Ay. Okay, it's down. Yeah, these guys, business. She is dead. Okay, great. Yep. Great, Louis. Great. Louis gained a level. Wonderful. Okay, yeah. Really do need to find like a pool where we can regenerate our magic. Like I am currently groaning under the weight of my many dragon stones. But I'm cheap. Help it. Turtles. Or turtles. level. Okay. How schools carrying any dragons to game. Leveled up. Else is skill points, do they? No. Let's see. I could give Louis some more strength. I could give him health. Health would definitely help. Give him a point in two-handers. I think health is one of his many deficits at the moment. Or turtles. Swampy turtles smell worse than dry vermin. Say so? There's a swamp rat too. Let's ask just Sunstroke at found already anyway. Okay. One rat left. Tough rat. Uh, door here. Door here. fair bit of empty that tower there. Get in that. Five. Good. Dealing with some here. Two. Okay, so 2 thieves and 4 robbers. I guess we'll see if we can beat these guys up. They sound like bad guys, I guess. Okay, now they can one-shot us. The thieves and robbers here in Yellow Mud Toad City. They do mean business. They actually rob us, though? I wonder. Nah, we still have all our money. I think. Some turtles. The turtles are easier than some thieves and robbers. Yeah. Hey, Ionut. How's it going? Wow. Okay. Tomb Way. Door to the south. Loose rubble blocks the way between the walls. Rubble. Okay, I mean, what if I use my climb skill on that? Managed to squeeze through the rubble. Oh, and yes, now I'm here by the walls. Climb. Just mark that. Okay. Doesn't actually seem to be in here. Think I missed any squares. Okay. Maybe I'll have to go back there for something later. You can see where these city walls seem to have collapsed. It does mention that the city has been sinking into the mud lately. Good, you changed your GUI on more easy. Like the old Mac OS from 90. Terminal MS-DOS, so boring, too excruciating. Well, it's always an option if you ever feel like going back to it. Zero Linux experience more harder than it should be. Yeah. Linux is a an experience of pain. Paragraph 30. Okay. 30. Sheltered at the base of the ruined city wall, find a funky little souvenir shop. A sign in the window identifies the place as your Lanaktur Memorabilia Shop. Intrigued, you enter. An unseen bell chimes an offensively sour note as you swing open the door to the shop. Inside, you find a remarkable selection of Lanaktur souvenirs. Images of the mad sorcerer are inscribed on mugs, bowls, plates, bookends, trophies, boxes, candles, and lanterns. Lanaktur's grinning face or family crest is embroidered on hats, ties, underwear, capes, and belts. A store clerk even offers to personalize any item you select, sewing or engraving your name on your purchase. A very small portion of the shop is given over to items unrelated to Lanaktur. Most of it seems like junk. Bits of masonry from the city wall, tiny images of the yellow mud toad, and odd scraps of metal. You are amazed by the single-minded devotion this shop shows to a historical figure so insignificant outside the walls of the city of the yellow mud toad. He's not that insignificant. Like, we've been on a quest to reassemble his shattered body and restore him to life. But sure, let's see. What do you have for sale? Thing I want to sell? Aside from many dragon stones I'm carrying around for no reason. I say no reason. I need them very badly. Honestly, I can sell that boomer and even use it back row. What's the point of it? Goodbye. The Holy Mace. The Holy Mace is useful. You can use it to cast Exorcism. What about you? Don't know what that wand does. Makes user take every normal task as a build doesn't update. No, you make the update to install drivers. No, you build your own drivers using wine. Yeah. Why do things the easy and simple and quick way when you can make your own drivers? Let's Louis buy gold buy. Let's see. There's lanterns. Lanterns, onks. Dragon stones, short sword, broadsword, great sword, bow, bolt, arrow. I mean, the Ankh sounds important. Buy one of those. Lantern, I imagine it's just a light. It probably just does the same thing the light spell does, but with an item instead of, magic, but also, takes up an inventory slot. I'll just leave. It only costs 10. That'd be important. Bow, bolt, arrows. I could buy more bolts. I should buy more bolts for Valar till he can get a magic quiver. I guess that's it for this door. The Ankh is probably a quest item, right? Should check out what's in that other building I passed by earlier, too. Magical Mud Incorporated will ooze your pains away for a price. Okay, it's just a healing place. Sure. Be nice if they also restored spell points. But okay, sure. Healer, not bad. Good to have it. Healing isn't too expensive, really. End of the day, you work where the face looks cool and apps run faster. Lightweight, and besides have low risk of virus. Besides macro, yeah, very very little risk of exposure to malware and stuff compared to Windows and Mac because basically no one uses Linux, and there's not a lot of point in attacking Linux. Like no institutional user uses Linux as far as I know, aside from Steam now apparently. Uh, yeah, that's definitely a plus to it. I think there's turtle building. It's just them as they walk up to us. Ow. The building. And yes, Windows 11 is just kind of a nightmare. I have to use it for work, and it's just such a pain compared to Windows 10. Windows 10 wasn't great either, but God. But hey, 10 no longer being officially supported. Can't exactly work on ported machines. Should be the map. Hello. I imagine that might be Lanaktor's feet. What's in here? Nothing? Nothing. Some thieves and robbers out here, though. If we can you guys up. Reload. At least these guys only stun me. And I do get partial XP for all the 2 thieves that I killed. I still get 34 XP for that. Nice. There's statue. Let's examine it. There. Read paragraph 20. 20. In the center of the ruined tower that occupies the heart of the city, you find a dais and what's left of a statue. The dais stands about 4 feet high, and from the looks of things appears to have been placed here since the tower was destroyed. A plaque on the dais reads, "This plaque marks the original location of Lanaktur's tower and Magic Academy. This statue commemorates his. There used to be a statue atop this dais, but it has been removed, leaving only Lanaktur's swollen feet behind. The statue appears to have broken off at the ankles." All right. We have the arms. We don't have any other pieces. Okay. Um, the arms, right? No. Here we are. Stone arms. You place the part onto the dais. The statue still needs its trunk, head, and hands to be complete. I would suspect legs too, since those legs only really go up to the shins. But okay, whatever. We've partially assembled the statue. And importantly, those arms out of our inventory. Can I push the statue? No. Can we do some lore? Didn't do any good. Okay. Well, we'll have to find the rest of the statue parts and then come back here. And then once, I guess we also need to get that softened stone spell. Crumbling ruins mark where the wall has been breached by the engines of war. One, two, three. No. Rubble blocks the way between the walls. Oh, climb through this. That's what we do. Snap turtle. How'd they get in here? Hey, Valar leveled up. Nice. Valar, what do you want? Another point of crossbows. Like 2 points of intelligence. Why not? Two left, dang. Crossbow. I guess I forgot to spend his points last time he leveled. Five. Dog. Seven. I'm sure we won't get killed by a single dog. Swamp dog is... Oh, swamp dog is like standing at a distance and I guess just farting at us or something. Run away. Yeah. Okay, the swamp dog. Extremely nasty. I thought it would run up to us and we'd be able to swing at it, and I didn't notice that it was staying at 20 feet away and just killing us with poison gas or something. Ah, sure. Uh, I think this is right. Yeah, I can see I'm directly north of the middle tile of that little 3 by 2 area. So that's good. Uh, Read paragraph 32. All right, 132. Huddled in the shelter of the city's ill-repaired wall, you find a militia of wild-eyed men. Is the war over? One of them asks. Does Lanaktor live? Wonders another. You are able to piece together something of the history of this place. The patron of the city of the Yellow Mud Toad was a wizard named Lanaktur. He occupied a tower that formerly stood in the center of town. Lanaktor quarreled with Namtar when a general ban on magic was announced, and war broke out between the city of the Yellow Mud Toad and Namtar's city of Kingsholm. As soon as the war began, it was over. Kingsholm's legions summoned a dragon from the swamp to shatter the walls of the city of the Yellow Mud Toad. Lanaktor's tower was destroyed, and the wizard himself was turned to stone. After Lanaktor was killed, the enemy army was apparently unconcerned with the fate of the city of the Yellow Mud Toad. The citizens of the city are convinced the worst is yet to come, and thus maintain a feeble city militia as defense. It seems unlikely that the city has anything worth defending. The men of the militia mutter to themselves as you leave. Okay, I guess we're not going to tell them that, yeah, but the Namtar's gone. He left. Go out and, like, claim the city or something. It's fine. They'll figure it out eventually. Crazed militia rushes on you from behind. Kill the spies. Like, okay. You know, you don't have to do this. Let's cast some spells. Put up Mithras' Blessing. Charm. Can I poog 40 feet away? I think that's close enough. Nope, not close enough. Holy. I mean, I guess instead of helping them, we're just going to kill them all. And that's fair. Could have maybe our bureaucracy skill, but it didn't even give us a chance. Okay, okay, right. Have enough, and I'm out of dragon stones on him to shuffle some things around. She just so stunned now. At least they're not killing us like we're killing them. Oh, never mind. Never mind. They did in fact kill two of us. The last time I saved. Okay. Game. Well, not too far back. All right, let's see. Dragonstone. Cheetah. Trade to Cheetah. Trade to Lendil. Cast Cloak Arcane. It doesn't give me a chance to try and use the bureaucracy skill or anything. You just have to beat these guys up immediately. This is Blessing. Next on them. Armor of Light upon. Yep. Stunned. First turn. I didn't save before I started this combat, did I? No, of course not. Gotta heal off. Ahead. Ahead. Have enough magic to heal again. Okay. Down to just 3 crazed militiamen. Cheetah is done. Ulrich is dead. At this point, it doesn't matter. That's great, yeah. Got to be something good behind them, right? Yeah. Save. Okay. Dragonstone. Go. Tory. The dragon. Arcane. Hey, here's some crazed militiamen who are just hanging out in the castle wall. We could tell them that the threat is over and maybe they can leave and help them, but no, instead we're going to murder them all. Anyway, started on that. Blessing. Defensive spells. Has some low magic buff spells. Luck on people. Cast light. Holy aim. Where are they? 30 feet, so they're close enough to start hitting with mass damage spells, but that's just the group really feel worth it to hit them with the damage, does it? And that group is close enough now. Then big spell. Vortex couldn't reach. 30 feet away. Vortex has a range of 20 or 10 feet. Dragonstone. It's Dragonstone. Alright. One militia member down. Okay, it's just the group of 8 now, and they have been softened up. down to 6. Stunned to 5. 3, 2. Okay, people, 235 experience, 24 gold. Okay, that was a fight, all right. All right, raised militiamen there. They good. Find the city militia's weapons cache. Here we go. What we needed. Water summon, which I believe is a high magic spell. Rev glamour, barbed flail, lucky boots, and MNT mountain sword. I think that's one of the weapons in the mountain sword. 1d30, dang. Weapon +3 attack value +2 AP, requires mountain lore 2. Okay, I guess Louis is going to be learning mountain lore 2. All right, let's see. Lucky boots. What are those? Boots. +1 to AC. Sure. The mountain sword and the lucky barbed flail. Flail am I currently using? I think I have the flail. Barbed flail would be 1d30 instead of 1d20, +2 +2 attack value. Yeah. Let's go take the flail. And then the spells I think are both high magic. Water summon. Not that I'm ever going to use water summon. And glamour. I think from the sound of it, it dispels illusion. Let's spell glamour, a very important spell that will usually dispel illusions. All is not as it seems, especially in the Eastern Isles. Right, good to know. Probably like a quest important spell. Right, here. Yeah. Just barbed flail. It's the second best flail. Not get an upgrade. Inventory's just full of dragonstone. Can't equip the mountain sword yet, but on these lucky boots. Yonk? Sure. Why not? Did I pick up? Got one going on. Trade dragonstone masters. Okay, we're actually starting to run a little low on them again. Fine. We'll find a bunch. Okay. That's the inside of the city walls and the crazed militia dealt with. I should say. And I guess we have to be on the lookout for illusions, especially in the Eastern Isles, right? Blood is slowly oozing from a fissure here. That an entrance to the underworld? Kind of expect it might be. That didn't do any good. Slowly oozing from a fissure here. Double? College? No. Not town lore. Hmm. Huh. Did it do anything? No. What do I do with this? All right. Well, what slowly? What would I do about that? What would I do about that? Blame here. I'm still trying to find that tavern or whatever where our friend is. Not many places left. Oh, here. Welcome to the Cavern Tavern, folks, says the barkeep, and listen for rumors. I hear there's a secret hatch within Lanaktur's statue. Okay, secret hatch, so maybe we lockpick it? I hear that the four parts of Lanaktur have been strewn about the kingdom. Sure, we found one of them. I hear that you should avoid the souvenir shop. The shopkeeper's really weird. Okay. I hear that Namtar just can't be killed. Someone's gonna need a powerful ally to be rid of that beast. I hear that the temple keepers have given some magic boots that can give you a lift over many water barriers. I mean, there is that one water barrier back in the magical woods on the Isle of the Sun. There's that little shrine in the middle of the water that we need to get to, I assume. Okay, so we need magic boots to be able to jump over some water. Temple keepers, huh? Temple. Here that Berengaria hangs out in a booth here from time to time. A booth here. Okay, so that's who we're looking for. Secret hatch with the Elector statue. Okay. And here it is. Here he is. Berengaria is here. He says he's glad to see you as he hands you some magic scrolls. Great. Who gets the magic scrolls? I mean, our high mage. So, Rage of Lit, Holy Aim, Armor of Lit, Major Heal, Summon Salamander. Okay, so what spells are these? This, these are sun magic spells. Rage of Mithras, a Armor of Light, yeah. Summon Salamander. Okay, so let's see. I want to give stuff to. Well, Valar is the one who's kind of saying a mass damage spell, so you can get that. Is Valar does not have Holy Aim, but Cheetah already does. Armor of Light. I don't think Cheetah has Armor of Light. Your heal, summon Salamander. Yeah, again, Valar is the one who doesn't have a good healing spell. Cheetah already Armor of Light. Cheetah have Armor of Light? I think he does. Right, I mean, thanks for the spells. Is that it? Is that all you wanted to give me? Democracy? Okay. All right. Good enough. Good enough. All right. Cena. Sun magic. Yeah, you already have Armor of Light, but then so does Valar. I guess I can sell this roll if I don't need it. Turn. Holy Aim. Turn. Summon Salamander, why not? And learn no major heal D. Heal, but not me. Great, more spells. Here's some robbers and thieves and loopy citizens. They're so strong. I would not expect guys strong, but yeah, at least they don't murder. Stunned. Took a fair bit of damage. Okay. Paragraph 17, right? Paragraph 17 say 17. This is the temple of the yellow mud toad, dedicated to the patron beast of the city. The temple is run down and depressing as the rest of the city. The center of the temple is dominated by a huge statue of the yellow mud toad, sunk fully a third of its height into the muddy floor of the building. Everything sinks these days, a priest of the temple complains. This whole city must be built on a lake. It'll all sink away to nothing if this keeps up. Probably bad, yeah. Find a way to seal up the mud flow in the city and we reward you, says the priest. Okay, guy. No. Find a way to seal up. Flow. Um, here's some turtles and a thief. Attack that thief, shouldn't I? Still 30 feet away. And one-shot us. Okay. And nothing else here. Yes, yes. Okay. Uh, 5 loot citizen. Huh? Kill first. Where was that fissure? Okay, so I did get that create wall spell. I can block the mud that way, right? Eye magic? Was eye magic or was it druid magic? Create wall, but it didn't seem to work. Okay, so that's not it. I really need to recharge my magic points. And I would prefer not to use magic. No. Line. No. Um, Glamour. Ah. Could go up to Smuggler's Cove. See what's there. There's a hatch under the statue, according to Guy Tavern. How would I feel up that mud flow, that mud fissure here? This. Create wall. What spells do I have? Indeed, it's a spell and not an item. Could be sun magic. Maybe I harden it with sunstroke. Sunlight. Radiant. Hmm. All right. I'm going to think about this, and I am going to head someplace I can recharge my magic points first while I think about this. Oh, that left. Okay, the rat killed Louis. Okay, I guess we're reloading. Ah, great. Okay, yes, saved after all that, so that's fine. Cast it here. Oh, okay, it works if I do it further back. Weird, but okay. Hey, did I solve your problem? Paragraph 113. I thought it should be create wall. I just got that spell in landscape. And it's obviously like a quest spell. Okay, here we are. 113. Just the positioning that was off, and maybe I can repair their wall while I'm at it. 113. The priests gratefully accept your knowledge and help in restoring the temple. Truly, you are people of the toad, said the priest. Please accept these boots as our gift. Oh, that's the temple they were talking about. These boots as our gift. You are provided with several sets of oversized golden boots. The boots are fashioned so as to resemble the flipper feet of a toad. It will be difficult to walk wearing such a thing. The owners of magic golden toad boots can leap great distances, the priest says with pride. Good for us. Okay, so that's, I guess, what we need to get across that pond. Strange looking boots are here. We'll get them. Valar. Sure. Sounds good to me. All right. So, did that. And now I have even more of a reason to head back. Stop by Healing Center. Yes. We're all healed up. And we'll be back. We still have to reassemble that statue and find out how to get into the hatch under it, apparently. Maybe we need to reassemble the statue before we can actually get under it. That makes sense. But, might as well hi, tree. We might as well explore Smuggler's Cove first. Maybe we can find another part of the statue there. Okay. I just healed you, Erlich. I just healed you. Okay, major healing is AoE. Alright, good. Save, yes, good. Gonna head to teleportation. $70. Save. Let's see if that horn again. I want to see if I can. No, it doesn't. One time only. Okay, so the passage down to the Underworld here. I can take this and get over to Purgatory where I can store my points. And then maybe I can explore the Underworld a bit more. I do that. Since I'm here already anyway, I might well use my flippers. Hop over the pond. See whatever's going on with that shrine. Good. Earthman and his dog. Okay, good. Another dog. I don't mind so much because at least combats are easy. All right. Save, yes, good. It's a good sound effect. Shore is closest here. Full shrine occupies this island. Okay. Cane lore. Read paragraph 72. 72. This shrine is formed from rocks and wood and moss. It seems a profoundly natural thing, more an outgrowth of this enchanted wood than a thing built by man. The divinity worshipped here is none you recognize, but the feeling of the place is one of harmony with nature. Upon closer inspection, you see dried blood stains on the rock. Stains are not large. This shrine is not used for sacrifice, but perhaps its resident god is awakened by a token gift of life. Okay, token gift of life. What would be that? Life. All right, so maybe the weapon on it. Okay. The rock shrine groans and shakes when you shed a drop of blood upon it. Moss quivers like flesh as it crawls first one way, then the next, before splitting open to reveal the cavity within the rock. Within the shrine, you find a wooden totem in the image of the god Enkidu. Get it? I mean, like Cheetah, who was our druid. Get the Enkidu totem. Okay. So, what does that do? Whip it. Still has armor, so it's not a weapon. Can I use it? No use here. Hmm. Okay. Maybe I bring this back to Ryan here. Like a whole bunch of dogs. Sure. Still 25. Slow. There we go. Oh, let's try using totem here. Okay, well, we have an Enkidu totem, and I assume we use it at some point for something. Probably. But for now, uh, uh good light spell. Down the well into hell. Yeah. Okay. All right. Underworld. Or I can roar a little bit, not too much. Attack to Purgatory so I can refresh my spell points and also sell some of my garbage. Two giant snakes. Okay, not too bad. Barely healed him. Maybe I should invest more points into the bandage skill. I should. All right. Yes. No. Fanatics. Okay. Back to Purgatory. Whatever reason we keep coming back here, it's actually because it's one of the only shops in the game to get to. And also the pool here that can restore my magic. As much as I would love to say, hey, don't be dragon stones. Actually, I'm running out. The experience for killing just a bunch of losers and stuff here, not significantly worse than the experience for killing like much deadlier tree guys over on Quag. Sell myself into slavery. Maybe I will do that. Yeah, I will. See what happens. I want to find where the mine is. Maybe the mine is one of those places you can reach when you're coming out from it. Sell, yeah, sell the ruined flail. Don't need that anymore. Governor's Pass, King's Ticket, Shovel. I feel like I should keep all of those things, just in case. Like, I don't need the Governor's Pass anymore. I can teleport past that bridge. But it would feel wrong to get rid of a quest item like that. Shovel. I might need to dig something else up again at some point. Mountain Sword. I mean, I'll get rid of the Great Sword once I can equip the Mountain Sword. Sell. I can sell the Armor of Light. Both my Sun Mages already have that. Um, Born. They all still have charges. Holy Mace is useful if I come across some undead to exorcism them. Druid Mage. What does that cast again? I forget. East Horn casts Summon Beast, which I don't need. What if I can actually use it to summon Enkidu again someday? But it's just, what if I need it? But also, I only have, like, God, less than 100 inventory spaces total. Gray Arrow. They do more damage than my Magic Quiver arrows, so I should hold on to them for, like, a boss fight or something. Wand. I think the wand casts major healing. I think that's what it said in the thing. Hold on to that. I should buy another stack of bolts for him, though. Well, I didn't get rid of much. Finally. Okay. Now, I do want to explore Underworld some more. I also kind of want to see what happens when you sell yourself into slavery and go into that mine. Maybe there's a statue piece in the mine. Got a better Okay, Underworld. Way should I explore? Wonder if the Underworld map wraps. Does. Right, just go. Some kind of building down here. Use my swim skill. No. The biggins. The goblin. Just one. Vampire wolves. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. 2 left. Rough. I win this fight. I did. Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. All right. Slowly spiraling around Underworld, as one does. This should be an exit here. One that goes up to the Tar's room. One of the other exits, that should be the landscape. Just do not last very long. Snakes weren't too bad. Yeah. Hey, nice. Okay. All right, Muscles, what do you want? What do you want? Strength might be nice. I don't need to give you Mountain Lord. Currently, he is going to be hurt. Climb, Fist Fighting might be good. Tracker. Yeah, he already has 2 Druid spell. Magic skill. He can't get more because he doesn't have low magic. Granted Druid magic directly from in. I could give him flails. That would be a chance to hit with them. Point of strength. And if I increase his intelligence, he'll be better with his magic. But instead, I'm going to give him a point of fist fighting. For no reason, really. Beb has 25 decks already. Health would be nice. Strength would be points of lower already. Let's give him a time. Lockpicking costs point of hide as well. Hiding, pickpocketing, sure. Actually, maybe I should try pickpocketing that shopkeeper at the souvenir shop in the Yellow Mud Toad City. Because there was that weird rumor in the tavern about the souvenir shop. Maybe I should try something there, and pickpocketing seems like a likely. at cheetah. Increases intelligence or spirit. Both would like increase marketing. Two all bad. Good magic would be two actually. Lentil. Dex would be very nice for him so he can better bow. Intelligent. His intelligence is so low for a mage. Have some intelligence. Pilar. Okay. Maybe you have to reapply though. Oh, magic pool. Oh, nice. Be really nice. Glad I found that. Let's see. Yeah, let's spot. Take advantage of this. And sure, let's sense traps. Swim across that. All right, maybe a little mana region. That's something. Here's Serpent Men. They like me now. Hey, not bad. Oh, I hit. Can I like jump across? I can use my boots to get across it. Just mapping around here. Door over here. The industrious people of Lansk maintain this outpost against the dark. Okay, so Lansk actually is aware of the Underworld, the real physical place you can travel to, and they maintain a fortified outpost in the Underworld to prevent monsters from boiling up through Hell portal in their Undercity, which makes sense. And there's up to Lansk, yeah. You know, in world, this makes perfect sense. Underworld, real physical place you can go to while you're still alive, and it's full of monsters. So yes, of course, why wouldn't you maintain a military outpost in the world? No use. Okay. Bolts, not golden boots. No use. No. Okay. I can't cross this weird little thing out here on the back, but sure, whatever. Okay. Portal from Lansk. And I found a magic pool down here with it. That makes me happy. Going on with this chasm. I cross this. Let's see. Keep going this way. Might find a portal that leads up to Quag or Toad City, which would be helpful. or just the northern edge of the underworld? You'd think not, because it should extend up toward northern island, like the King's Island. The lizard. In line with that pond there. Right here. Door. On with this. How big is it? It continues. What's inside here? What is this? Worshippers of Urkala are welcomed into her realm. Okay, so like the Temple of Urkala. I guess it makes sense that it would be here in the underworld. Paula? Yes, I guess. Oh, what? Despite common sense, you jump over the railing into the bottomless abyss. You're totally surprised as you stand in midair, high above the sharp rocks below. For your bravery, you gain a little bonus. Uh, oh, I can't go across the chasm. Walking on it though? What? Get across the other side? Bridge. There's a bridge. There's also skeletons. Um, hmm, Skeletons are kind of nasty. I don't want to fight the skeleton. Well, what is this? Snakes also. Run away from this. Okay. What's the bonus that I got? Yeah, you can just walk around on here. Why not? To chasm float from here. Yeah. Wrong button here. What did I get? Did I get anything? I don't know what I got. Miscellaneous. Um, whatever. It said I got a bonus. Like, do I need to walk into the chasms to get to somewhere? Maybe. Or I used to here. No. It's clearly only one across. I could absolutely jump across that. Whatever. Still. Sign of the map wrapping yet. Be an island to the east. Okay, maybe I can jump here. Okay. Like to that direction. Wears off so fast. By two. All right. By golden. Okay, yes. Just across the water, you see the mainland. That gets me to here. What's over here? Oh, hi. Hi. Urkala, I assume? Paragraph 137. All right, what's 137? Bound in chains upon this lonely isle of woe, you find the Dark Queen Urkala, mistress of Magan. The chains are made of enchanted silver, and she is unable to move. Topsiders, she snarls when she sees you. It's always the same. The water level rises, your toilets back up, and everyone rushes to the underworld for help. Well, I have problems of my own, as you can see. That filthy half-breed Namtar, wow, racism, chained me here and gave the key to the one creature who owes me no favors. Urkala regards you. Perhaps you could be of some use, she says, her tone suddenly becoming incredibly seductive. Find the silver key. Set me free. You will be richly rewarded. Namtar is our mutual enemy. Serve me, and I shall serve you to defeat him. Okay. Well, why not? Why not? Okay, so we need to find a silver key from the one creature that owes her no favor. Water is unusually calm on this shore of the Isle of Woe. Unusually calm, you say? Maybe I can swim. Notes here. Hola. Want E one creature that no favors. I I imagine that might be what's his name? Her like on again, off again husband. Oh God, what was his name again? Nurgle? Nurgle. Already? Flash. By swimming across? No. Water is unusually calm on the shore. Not for swimming. Floor? No. Maybe my swimming skill isn't high enough. What else could it be? Calm water. Climbing doesn't do anything. Have a fishing skill or anything. Um, hmm. Hmm. Sure. Okay, so we found Urkala in the underworld. She's tied up. Or chained up, technically. And I guess I have to get the silver key from Nurgle. And God, where was it? Some bit of lore I found said that Nurgle hangs out in the necropolis. Like on the statue I found underground in Lansk. What is that? Wand. I think that's what they said. Chasms that I can walk on, apparently, if I go off in that one specific spot. Can you combing to see if I can find a portal to like Toad or Quag or something? Vampire wolves. Fight them. Why not? Go ahead and fire blast them. Might as well. I have a MP pool. Bye. Okay, not bad. Good enough. Bad. Okay. Got one shot. As happens. Oh, they killed Cheetah. That's not great. When's the last time I saved? Save after everything with Ricola there. Find out. Doing fine. It was doing fine. And then the snakes just came at me. Okay, yes, good. Find her silver key. There we go. Okay. Big skeleton. Done. Fine. Okay. Spiders and goblin. Until I can get to okay. Single lizard. Now to redo. To okay, yeah. Bad, bad. And yes, the map indeed does wrap. does indeed. At least the west it does. 8 skeletons. Okay, okay. He might not be winning against the skeleton. On the other hand, we might. No. There we go. We won. Have to lock chest. Sure. Right. That's a rusty axe, a speed wand, 3 bombs, and 10 dragonstones. Okay, apparently just combing through all of this was the right thing to do anyway. What's this wand? Bombs. And then dragonstone. Carry anymore? Okay. Where am I exactly? Better save. There's a chest. 10. Of course. 2, 5. Right. 2 more down. Okay, good. Lines up. I've actually already explored this column. That. All right, so this all wraps around. fixing. Okay. Okay. There's no way for me to get to the northern, at least as far as I can figure out yet. There is that hint there where there's like a bit of calm water on the island where Urkala is hanging out on. But I don't yet know how to get across that. I could keep exploring over to the south, but I feel like I've gotten enough of this explored for one time, one session here. Make my way. Muscles cast spells. Muscles. Heal us, please. You. Desperately need that. Okay. Back to the MP pool. Guys. Okay. You know, maybe I should have bought that lantern. My map still works. No. No. Valar has spell points too. All the way down there at the bottom, and his spell point bar kind of together with blue border around the window. Only one. It up. Okay. Hey, Ulrich gained a level. Ulrich's not the one I care about, but what? 7. You have 7. Seriously, what does he have 7? I don't know. Um, hmm. God, what do I want to spend them on then? Get 7 from. The point X is point in health, strength, dex. Why not? 5. Oh, is that what Urkala did for me? Like when I went out onto the chasm, it said it gave me a bonus. Did I get 5 skill points for that? Not bad. Not bad. Health. Uh, Flail skill. And strength. Stab. Have some health. Have block. And maybe not. 2. Hiding. Yeah. Should give him sword skill as well. Time. For now, strength. As mountain lore. Health. Strength. Cheetah. Give spirit. What else do I want to give Cheetah? having him use aces, I might as well give him a strength. Might also be useful. Like some of the maces might have strength requirements. Landil, another point in bandage. Dexterity. And sure, some bureaucracy. Why not? And Valar. Valar. Dexterity. Spirit. Else I've you. Does strength improve crossbow damage? I don't know. Have a point of swim. Everyone should have a point. Okay, that kind of does. Actually, can mountain sword now. Nice. Very good. Build back up again. Having the mass healings. Having several mass healing spells. Healing. Okay. Probably good with that. Couple of things I can sell off again now. I found some pretty just head back to Purgatory and sell that. My inventory a little bit. Big dog. Dog is large. This unjustly accused guy, upset about Namtar, throwing him in prison for no reason, and for that he must die. So maybe next time. Guys gave me so much trouble back at the start of the game. They are so. Oh, did I just sell something that was worth a lot of money? Rusty axe. Yeah, rusty axe was worth quite a lot. Okay, no, it's fine. It's worse than the axe of Kala that I had already. Thought it was a garbage item. I didn't even notice that. I didn't even bother looking it up. But no, the Axe of Kala that I already have on Erlich is better anyway. It's fine. It's fine. It did not screw up. It does more damage, but it has -3 to attack value. So versus +4 for the Axe of Kala. And the Axe of Kala actually does more damage at 20 to 50 feet. Well, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Mail bombs. I don't know. Are the bombs like quest items that I use to blow up something important, or are they just like in combat consumable? Thing I want to sell off of Cheetah. We are once again full of dragon stones. I feel like I can probably safely sell like the beast horn. I have the beast call spell anyway, so I don't really need the beast horn, right? Taking up inventory space. All it does is cast the beast call spell, which I can cast anyway, and the Enkidu statue is not reacting anymore either anyway, so sell the beast horn. The holy mace, cast exorcism, which isn't too bad. Totem, priceless. Uh, Elendil still can't equip the archer's bow, so we'll keep that around for now. On Dragonstone bolts, we want to cast Zack speed. Okay. All right. Well, probably fine. Save the game here. Yes. Paragraph 58. Yeah, it's all about Master Mog and stuff. Okay, everyone's chained up. Okay. Do in fact lose all of our items if we sell ourselves into slavery. Now, maybe we can get those back somewhere, but I'm not taking that chance. Yes. Okay, good. Yeah. All right. As much as I would like to explore the slavery path, I'm not gonna lose all of my items. Maybe you can get them back from in there, but maybe not. Maybe Master Mog sells them off. Actually, maybe that's what the whole thing where if you go to what's it called again? Lansk. And there's that one office in Lansk where they tell you that Master Mog has left you all of his stuff. Maybe that's how you would get your stuff back if Master Mog takes stuff from you after you sell yourself into slavery to him. Maybe that's what that's for. That would kind of make sense. Again, I'm a little tempted to explore this along with the path where if you free that dragon that's underneath Phobos and let it just destroy the city and then fly off somewhere. But not quite enough to do those things right now. That's a possible second playthrough kind of thing. But for now, I think we're probably good for today. I should head out somewhere. Where would I go? Where would I go? Well, let me see. Sun magic. Radiant. Okay. So let's from here head over to the magical forest. Fly. Run away. May have been in the wrong line. I'm all the way back here. Okay. From here to this way. Here we are. Back to the magic woods. And from here I can then go teleport back to Quag. Footprints in the mud. Where do those take me? Tracks in here. Large open glade. It's a lot of dogs. Water spirits, sure. Okay. Go to Quag. Merc tree. Okay. So next time we'll explore Smuggler's Cove and see where that takes us. You'll need to find a few more pieces of the statue of Lanaktur, and they'll also need to find like the softened stone spell that I assume will let us turn him back into Lanaktur instead of a statue of Lanaktur. We possibly also still need to find something else. What was I thinking of? There's a couple of outstanding quests. I guess we solved the problem in Yellow Mud Toad City to stop the mud from coming in. I feel like we just sort of papered over the problem, but whatever. They seem happy. They give us magic shoes. Those let us get onto the island, the magical forest, to get the Totem of Enkidu. Let's see. We need to find our way to Necropolis, which is apparently where Nurgle likes to hang out when he's having a fight with his lady friend. And then we have to get the silver key from him so that we can free her. And then she'll help us with the whole Namtar, the beast from the pit problem. Namtar apparently being a quote-unquote half-breed, though of half of what and half of what else, I don't know. Let's see. There's still Underworld to explore. To like find our way across to the northern or southern half of it. No portals up into Quag yet. What else? There's a few things. But yeah, I guess the main things at the moment are finding the remaining pieces of Lamek Tour's statue and getting to Necropolis and getting the key to Urkala's chain. And then also, dealing with Namtar, the beast from the pits, somehow. But that's next time, and possibly also several times after that. For now, it's going to be enough for today, so thanks for watching. Stay safe, have fun, and don't chain your wife up in the underworld just because you had a little fight. It's not good for the marriage. It won't look good in the divorce proceedings. Just maybe talk things out. You can't talk things out, just leave. Don't chain her up. Goodbye.